All right, guys, it's Friday night, and you all know what that means, right? It means Rome at war. Rome at war. So we're going to do something a little bit different from how we've normally been doing it. We're going to try doing 1v1s. So 1v1s are going to be a little bit easier. Not as many people will have as much opportunity to play, but there's still a lot that can be learned from 1v1s. And there's a good chance that we'll be able to keep the stream going longer with fewer interruptions because we're not going to be waiting for people to show up or trying to include them. The 1v1s inherently require fewer people. Now, I'm not exactly sure which 1v1s, who exactly is going to be playing first. Sounds like we're just going to have a bunch of people show up at the stream, and I will basically be casting them in whatever order they become available. But that's the plan. 1v1s. We've been doing team games. Team games are good, but you know what? I actually prefer 1v1s myself, personally. Just because if it doesn't go right, I can just blame myself. I'm not a very good team game player. It's hard for me to keep track of everything that's going on. I feel like that's my big weakness in Age of Empires is, somebody will be raiding me and I'll be all tunnel vision on that and I won't be able to pay attention other places and reboom elsewhere. So I'm okay with Rome at War 1v1s. I think that we could learn a lot this way. Let me know what you think, though. And let me know if you want to challenge anyone. Let's see if we've got... Looks like Greenbeard is online. BP is online. Let's see if anybody... Tazinator is online. I believe Tazinator has the mod. Rome at War 1v1s. Send him a message. Let's see what he says. Okay. Yeah, let's check the Rome at War Discord. Okay, I wonder if I have the ability to come in here, maybe find a custom game. Rome at War. See if anybody has anything. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Bora Will, that doesn't look right either. They're saying I'm up against T-Bomber, but I don't see T-Bomber online. So what's next? Oh. Is this let's check. Tempest Stars, hello. Are you playing? Lobby browser. I don't see this lobby open. Did they already start? We're casting some Rome at War, but the situation is highly confused. So Tempest Stars, have you downloaded the mod in advance? It's fan-made, and you cannot obtain this mod You cannot obtain it by readying up in a lobby. BP wants me to join Assembly Hall. Oh. Look at this. Okay, all right, perfect. You already downloaded it? Okay, so we are going to spectate that game as soon as they start. Excellent. We got this, guys. We got this. Did they use the correct data mod is the question. I actually don't know how we can filter that. Yep, looks like they did. Only the Master of Horse and Enchanted Grap. That sounds right. It's hard to say how good Lagosta is. I think I might have played him before. 1700 with an 80% win rate. I'm wondering if he has, if he's going to have some handicap. And of course, Bruh is 2.3K, number 87 in the world, so he's quite good. But this is quite a treat, actually. I don't think we've seen anybody this... We haven't seen a match this high level before. I don't know that it's that simple, Conqueror. I know that the rule of thumb is 5% per 100 elo. But, I don't know. Yeah, I can join the assembly hall. One sec. Let me just make sure that I get...
Yo.
Hey, BP, what's up?
Hey, yeah, so like that list is tentative for games. So technically, if T-Bomber was on right now, you would play him. And I had messaged him a day or two ago about it. He said he'd be available, but he didn't really give a time. So if he does get on, it'd be great if you could play him in your selected Civ matchup. But obviously, if he's not on right now, you could cast a game. Like I see Bruh and Lagosta are probably about to start.
Yes, I'm launching right now. So I'm going to go on Deafen, and I'm going to cast this game. I'm spectating with Capture Age. Thank you for explaining BP and Leechy. Do you guys know who's playing after Bruh and Lacosta?
Me and Conqueror are about to play a game, and then Lechy's going to be playing Delta, who
Ah,
is
okay.
Fun Hazmat, but I think they should be going around now.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was going to restart.
We all are. But there will be games. They're supposed to go the whole night. Conqueror has it planned out.
Okay, excellent.
20% against Bruh? What the hell?
All right.
Oh, he's only got
I will
one
be muting myself.
Okay, all right, thanks, guys.
Conqueror. Yep.
Oh no, what is this? Age of Empires is in windowed mode? I've never seen that before. Look at this. That's so adorable. I didn't even know you could do that. Conqueror says he has a schedule that will go out the window straight away. Yeah, that's how schedules work generally. It looks like we're still loading in. This is actually kind of cool. I've never seen Age of Empires in a windowed mode like this. All right, where's my capture age? Okay, so we are looking at Lagosta right now. He's around 1700. Looks like he has a little bit of handicap. I don't know where capture age is. Maybe capture age will never come in. It's hard to say exactly. Oh well. And over here we got Bruh in the green, who's 2.3K. And so I guess we'll introduce the players here. And wait, is something happening? Is capture age happening? Oh no. Alright, I just paused. Yeah, I must have accidentally paused somehow. I hope I didn't unpause their game. That would be highly inconsiderate. Oh wait, look at this. Capture age is loading up. Okay, perfect. So Neither have any town center idle time. That's pretty much what we would expect. They're both at the level where that town center idle time is not really a thing. Lagosta pushing in his stuff, his deer, should go back and refer to the game to see what civs they are. Lagosta is okay. So Bra is Phoenicians and Lagosta is Scythians. So Scythians versus Phoenicians. We got to remember that, you guys. So Scythians versus Phoenicians, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know. Conqueror or somebody will correct me. They'll know what the civs are. Look at this Lagosta chasing Bra away. It's kind of annoying that Capture Age doesn't change these icons. Now I'm all confused. Capture Age does work with the mod. Yes. Doomed World, I believe that's who you are. They're speaking in some unknown language that I don't know. Okay, we're caught up to real time now. Interesting. This is a missing string too. So I guess I know who the Scythians are based on where this this storage pit is. What do we got here? Lagosta building a barracks. And what's Bra doing? So it looks like somebody got loom and somebody didn't get loom here. Let's check. So Bra has loom and Lagosta I don't think does. No, Lagosta has loom as well. So he's just got a little bit of an advantage, maybe clicked up a bit sooner. There's a little bit of town center idle time for Bra. He must have been doing something with a scout or chasing him somehow. Who knows? Let's kind of see Bra's perspective here. What does he know? He knows where this lumber camp is. He knows that Lagosta was making an attempt to wall it in. He has not scouted the barracks yet, which is important. Now can't I? Oh yes, that's right. I can do that whole tab thing, and I can use shift and right click to change people's points of view. So what does Lagosta know? So Lagosta is scouting Bra. He sees the barracks. He sees the archery range. So he's going to know pretty soon, actually, that that Bra is going archers here. It's the Phoenicians. He probably could have guessed that anyway. Now he tries to get a pick on this villager, but of course Bra is paying attention, so he's not able to kill it. Let's see. So Bra's knowledge, he still has not scouted the barracks. Oh boy, Bra. Okay, he scouts it now. So he will see this. He's probably seeing that the deer are being created by the Scythian player, which is so strange. I think it's a little bit better of a deal than making farms, but it's more micro-intensive. That's my understanding of the situation. Okay, so Lagosta coming in here to check out more of Bra's base. He doesn't want to run past the town center. I agree, that would be dangerous. Maybe he wants to locate the archers. That would probably be a smart thing to do. He might just be looking for a pickoff. He's built a stable, so he's going scouts. Is Bra aware? Does Bra know about that stable? Yes, Bra knows about the stable. He scouted it. He sees another scout coming out, if he's paying attention, probably. So we're going to see scouts versus archers here. Pretty classic Age of Empires matchup. I really like this wall-off that Lagosta has done. It's pretty much the cheap wall-off that you can get while still securing all of your resources. And he actually has a pretty good map. He's got stone in the back. He's got gold in the back. So it makes sense to kind of go for Bra to go sort of conservative archers. He doesn't really need to make stuff happen. Okay, Lagosta finishing off that scout. Okay, are we going to get some free whacks? Yes, he gets one free whack. And the spearmen are chasing the scouts away. And Bra building a market here. I'm not really sure why he builds the market like this. Come on, man, just block off this channel entirely. Maybe he has a plan, though. If somebody can explain to me what the purpose of this is and why he doesn't just build the market right here, because these scouts would not be able to run in here right now if he did that. They'd have to run all the way around that wood line. I mean, he's got spearmen there. He's making a lot of spearmen, actually. And he's made one archer, as far as I can tell. So I don't know if he changed his mind. Let's see Bra's resources. It looks like he's got one archer. No, he's got two archers in queue. So he's just making archers, but slowly. And do these archers have fletching yet? Let's see. No, they do not. So I don't know. It just seems like a slow build. The scouts, all right, the scouts do not try to dive it. They got some damaged scouts in here, so it's probably not worth the risk of losing one or two. Okay, so what's happening here is Lagosta. Okay, Lagosta is being harassed by an archer and two spearmen. I don't know. This is almost like fightable with the number of villagers you have here. Like you could almost just fight that off. Especially, I don't think Fletching is in. No, Fletching is not in yet. Is he going to bring his scouts back to deal with it? I don't know if that's a good idea. But he just can't really get in here and hurt Bruh. Bruh is on his way up to the Castle Age. Yikes. I'm not really sure exactly how that happened. There may have been some market action while I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe Bruh is just super good at balancing his eco and not getting horse collar early like I would as a pleb. So Lagosta's going to be pretty scared, I think, when he sees that Bruh is up to the Castle Age. Not sure. I don't really think he's done any damage. It looks like Bruh lost one villager. Lagosta killed one villager overall. But it's somewhat underwhelming in terms of damage output. So Doomed World saying Conquer did say he wanted to see the market abuse for them. Well, if he did it, I did not catch it. Yeah, I don't understand how Bruh is up. He's got 4 spearmen here, and he sent 2 back this way, or maybe these 2 are the same. Either way, like at least he made at least 4 spearmen. And that's a lot of spearmen to make. If I made 4 spearmen, I would have like 800 wood and 100 food. So I guess just really good economy balance. But Lagosta, no damage. No damage from Lagosta. Poor bloke. Just going to try to get in here. Oh, he's got... Okay, Lagosta's made archers. I must have missed that. He sees that Bruh is up to the Castle Age. Bruh is getting Bodkin and, of course, improved bowmen. And Lagosta trying to get in here. The archers can harass the villagers, but the villagers can tap enough palisade foundations. Could maybe force down some more houses, but Bruh's got a ton of extra wood. Let's see, Bruh is coming in here now. He's going to have improved bowmen. He's going to have some spearmen, and Lagosta has to abandon this gold mine. He's going to have to abandon this. He's going to have to abandon this. This is going to be really, really ugly. He might be able to keep this up if he can, like, wall here and here. But Lagosta, thankfully for him, is on his way up as well. He's lost 3 villagers, it looks like, to Bruh's aggression. Bruh has killed 4 villagers overall so far, and has a kill-to-death ratio of 8-1. However, Lagosta has handicap, so bear that in mind. Bruh coming back to pick a fight, but Lagosta's already upgraded. He's got his improved bowman here, and he's got some spearmen here, and Bruh is still behind. Doesn't really make sense for Lagosta's still behind. Doesn't really make sense for him to dive this yet. I mean, he's just getting Castle Age now. He can get his own upgrades. Or he can just make cavalry archers instead for whatever reason. I know cavalry archers are supposed to be good in Rome at War, but it's going to be really hard to convince me that cavalry archers are any good under any situation. They're a very micro-intensive unit. All right, so Bruh must have bought some... He didn't have any stone when I checked before, so he must have bought some stone to build a town center here, and he's gonna produce on 3. Oh, he's gonna produce on 3 town centers, and he hasn't been taking any stone, so this is gonna be the town center that he mines stone out of. So he's basically gonna run around with this army and be super annoying while booming on 3 town centers. It looks like that's how they're gonna do it. That's true. Monks are micro-intensive, but with monks, it's like a serious commitment to somebody's town. Interesting how Lagosta's kind of out-microing the archery rate. Okay, here we go. So he decides to finally pick a fight. Do these knights have... No, they've only got +1. So now he's going to come in here and do a little bit more fighting. Monks are not a raiding unit. They're a serious fight unit. Monks are a unit that you make when you're serious about denying map area. Lagosta calls the GG. What? Why? What, there because of 3 crossbowmen here? He still had resources. He still had resources, you guys. I do not understand that at all. That is unfortunate. Well, at least we got to see Bra and Lagosta actually play. That's kind of nice. I wonder if Bra has any opinions about the Phoenicians for the 20 minutes that he played them. 20 minutes game time. But let's see if we can find... So we can go back and find another game in the Rome at War data set. Find a custom game. Spectate games. And we'll check the data mod here and we will see what comes up. I think BP said something about facing off against the Conqueror. And maybe Lychee was going to face off against somebody else as well. He was playing Saracens with a wood bonus. I'm not really sure what that means. But I will take your word for it. So, here we go. Rome at War Macedonians versus the Romans. Let us spectate this. With Capture Age, we already have Capture Age launched. So it should be pretty quick to load into this. These two guys are around 1,300, I would say, probably. I think 1,300 would be a good estimate. Maybe a little less. There we go, it's loading. It's loading up. Yeah, it looks like we have 2 games going on right now, but I could only find one, but that's okay. Okay, so the Conqueror is playing as the Romans, and BP is playing as something else. Just remind me here. BP is playing as... the Macedonians, I think. Yeah, it looks like Macedonians. Oops. Let's just go check. Okay, good. Macedonians. I want to make sure I get that right, you guys. So Romans versus Macedonians. I don't even know what they do exactly. We can check their technology trees. But I don't want to miss the whole game. Okay, the Conqueror chasing down BP's scout. Let's come in here and take a look at the bonuses. So the Macedonians are an infantry and cavalry civilization. Their barracks and stable units get +1 pierced armor in Imperial Age. The melee attack upgrades are free for them. University technologies cost half as much. Town centers support 15 population, and the elite juggernaut technology is free. They get this Agra, some infantry unit I can't pronounce, is a unique unit, and a Tessa Contares is a warship. The unique techs are Heteroi, cavalrymen heal 30 HP per minute, and Pez Heteroi, infantry plus 30 HP. Combined arms tactics siege units move 40% faster. And Diadoche, slightly weaker immortals, elite Medjay warriors, and elite hoplites can be trained at the town center. So for those that don't know, Rome at War, you choose unique technologies, and it helps you customize your civ a little bit. A team bonus is towers and outposts have +3 line of sight. So that's the Macedonians. And then for the Roman Empire, I think that's what he was. Hey, Cookie Pirate is here. Let's check to see which one Conquer is for sure. He is, yeah, he's the Roman Empire because he's got purple. So the Roman Empire, their capped ram and onager are available in the Middle Antiquity Age. Scout cavalry skirmishers, spearmen cost minus 20%. Legionaries train 25% faster Middle Antiquity and 50% faster Imperial Age. Legionaries +1 pierce armor in the Middle Antiquity and Imperial Age for a +2 total. And advancing to the next age is 33% faster. They get Praetorian Prefects, which are cavalry, and their legionaries are infantry. Their unique techs are Siege Ballistae. Scorpions have +1 range and no minimum range. Fire 5% slower. And Castor Network, forts cost 25% less to build, and they build 50% faster. Pax Romana, villagers and trade units take up 25% less population space. Or Diocletian reforms, infantry slowly heal when near forts. So these are their options here. The Scorpions get +1 attack. Empire gets early onager and capped ram. Alright, so let's see what they do. It's probably going to be a lot of booming. Oh, I need to go to Capture Age here. So they are Castle Age. BP is getting armor weirdly for his scouts. I'm not really sure why he's doing that. Maybe he's doing it just so that he'll be able to win scout fights. But at this point, I don't think he has the HP to win. Conqueror is not going to enter BP's base. He is too smart about that. And BP built a blacksmith, but he hasn't built a second town center yet, even though he's... Okay, here it is. So these guys are just going to boom, yawn, boring. Come on, can't somebody monk rush or something? Why does it always have to be booming on Arena? These guys are so safe. So safe. I actually kind of really want to monk rush somebody on Arena. On Rome at War, just to test it out in the 1v1s. It seems very underwhelming in team games. So is BP going to go 2 Town Center into Fast Imperial? What's the plan here? Conquer getting some eco upgrades. So Conquer is on 3 Town Centers. BP is on 2 so far. And I think BP is going to invest more heavily in the relics. You can see he's starting to get units out. He's got a scout camping this relic. He's going to have a scout camping this relic. And he's waiting for Conquer to send out monks. I don't think Conqueror is going to send out monks, though. Maybe he'll send out a couple monks, but Conqueror hasn't even built a monastery, or, as Rome at War calls it, a temple. They are priests. Yeah, so Rome at War has priests and temples. They don't have monasteries and monks. You can see that a scout went down. Here comes a priest. He'll come and pick up that relic and head home. BP building a castle. He's building a town center here. Ugh, this is a terrible town center location. Oh, that's even worse. The villagers, because like the back of the town center isn't even, it's a solid building, right? It'd be like building a mining camp right here. But this town center has forward exposure. To be fair, I'm not really sure how much better of a town center he could make without deleting this monastery and building it here instead. So Conquer 65 villagers, BP 51. Conquer's been booming harder than BP has been, but BP has been getting the relics. He needs to move this scout up here and secure that relic. Yeah, Conquer has not even built a monastery. Look at this. AoE 1 skin built in to run on AoE 2. Yep, that's about accurate. That and the civilizations are completely twisted and reworked to be something different, to be something that you might have seen between 500 BC and 500 AD. So in blue, we've got BP Dredge playing as the Macedonians, so like Alexander the Great. And in the green, we have the Conqueror, who's the main developer, the mod actually, playing as the Green Roman Empire. AoE 1.5, that's a good way of putting it. I actually pre-ordered the Age of Empires 1 DLC for Age of Empires 2. That is a DLC that puts Age of Empires 1 directly into the AoE 2 engine, so I don't have to run 2 different games. And I'm very excited to play that. It'll bring back some fond memories of being a kid and not having a care in the world, and running through with my massive stampede of elephants and elephant archers and all my terrible, terrible decisions, strategic decisions. But it was good times. The AI was incompetent, so I got away with it. So yeah, so BP is basically 20 villagers behind, a little less. He's technically 15 villagers behind, but he's going to get all the relics basically. So the Conqueror is on his way up to the Imperial Age. BP is nowhere near that. So BP really needs to focus on getting up, otherwise he's going to be in trouble. And we're going to see who does the better Pike Siege here. I think they're both Pike Siege civilizations, essentially. So BP's going to see this and probably get very worried and buy a bunch of food and sell some stone and click up very quickly. Cookie Pirate says that actually sounds like a better idea than having AoE 1 DE as a standalone release. I completely agree. Like, nobody's gonna, and the way that they did it too was very badly. They did it through like only the Microsoft Store, so nobody bought it because everybody has Steam. Doomed World says, I'm just bugged. People are too hyped when this mod is a thing. I guess if you have nostalgia, that's fine. No Barbarians still really bugs me. What do you mean, no Barbarians? Surely you've got like the Goths and the Huns in this mod. Those are barbarians, at least as far as the Romans are concerned. So BP is on his way up to the Imperial Age. We predicted that he would do a lot of market action to make it work, and he did. He's getting cavalry upgrades, which I think is a terrible idea. I don't think you need the mobility on a map like this. People have stone walls, their economy's safe. It's not like you can run around an army and raid their eco. There's no barbarians in Age of Empires 1. I'm not really sure what you mean about that either. There's no sheep in Age of Empires 1 either. And yet it still works. You probably have barbaric civs in Age of Empires 1. All the civs are barbaric, honestly. You need Cav to kill Roman scorpions. Let's actually bring up the tech tree to see if he gets Redemption Monks. Redemption Monks would be a better choice. But he may not get them. Oh no, he has Redemption Monks. He's missing pretty much everything else. But he does get Redemption Monks. He could try the Cav. I would make the Monks. BP has good micro too. So I guess he's just afraid of the Scorpions. He's investing all this into cavalry. Conqueror has gotten all of the armor for infantry. He's beginning to mass here. What is he making? He's making Genoese crossbowmen. I can't tell what these are. Are these legionaries? Just tell me if they're legionaries. The skin looks legionary-esque. Capture Age says they're Genoese crossbows, though. I don't believe that. We could check the real game here to see what he's making. Yeah, they're elite legionaries, and they're in ranged form. There are no Celts, Germans, Scythians, Dacia, Thracians, etc. Minecraft looks terrible? I think you mean it looks beautiful. So the legionaries, they're pretty strong. They've got good statistics here. They're in ranged mode. I don't know how great they are in ranged mode. Oh, wait a second. BP... these monks are probably just left over from other things. He's probably not getting the technologies. We got some heavy cavalrymen here. He's beginning to mass them up. What on earth is the Conqueror doing? Is it really taking the Conqueror this long to get everything? Like, he's giving BP all the time in the world. BP has all the time in the world to just do whatever he needs to do. He's even built outposts. Let's see if BP can see that. Yeah, BP knows that this is here. The outpost is telling him that it's there, but I don't think that Conqueror knows the outpost. So BP can see what Conqueror has, but Conqueror can't see what BP has. So as far as Conqueror knows, BP is totally unprepared. But I'm sure that BP is ready for this. Look at all of this food that the Conqueror has, too. Conqueror has a way of accumulating resources. He somehow gets tons of resources and doesn't spend them. Could you imagine if the Conqueror were pop capped right now and just like was grinding across the map with siege rams? Mass Roman Scorpion with unique technology and legionaries is really scary. I'll take your word for it, Doomed World. Okay, so the Scorpions, look at this. The Conqueror is punishing a mining camp. And BP says, I'm going to come in and try to get these Scorpions now. So this is an army built for a single purpose. It's like Sauron's Uruk-hai army, except this isn't Lord of the Rings. He's just coming in here to kill those Scorpions with these heavy cavalrymen, and then he will probably withdraw as soon as he notices that the Scorpions are all dead. Oh no, okay, maybe he plans to win this too. I don't actually know. I don't know how good heavy cavalrymen are against legionaries. I would imagine not very good, because legionaries have big pointy sticks called pilum, or pila, the plural. I believe that's what this is. It looks like a pila, or a pilum. But hey, maybe these cavalrymen don't care. BP researching, I would assume a castle technology of some kind, but I can't really tell exactly what it is. He's got a heavy siege onager here, and he's going to start sieging these buildings. So what's the deal with these cavalry? Why are they so powerful? Did he get a technology that makes these heavy cavalrymen better? I think we established that. I think we established that the Macedonians get some benefit. Yeah, they can give their cavalrymen the ability to heal 30 HP per minute. So maybe that's what he did. We could check to see if the cavalrymen are healing. It certainly looks like they're doing well. I can't tell if it's gaining hit points. It looked like it was. Alright, so here he's pulling back. Here's a wounded cavalryman right here. Is this cavalryman healing? Yes, he is. So the cavalrymen are regenerating. +1 pierce armor, that's true. And they get to heal more. So this is an example of like fast beating slow for no reason. Like this 100% should not be allowed to happen. Arena, you should never be able to get cost-effective fights with cavalry against infantry. If you're getting a cost-effective fight, and you're making cavalry against your opponent who's just making infantry on a map where mobility is not useful, then there's something very wrong with the design of your civilization. Like this should not be allowed to happen. And these guys are similar elo. But BP is just tearing through this. So this is kind of Conqueror's badass knight bias showing right here. He's fighting champions with bonus armor pretty much. So you're telling me that these legionaries don't get an attack bonus against cavalry, even though they have a pointy weapon? Did I speak too soon? What is this right here? Okay, so it looks like they were upgraded again. They are now Cataphract, I think, was what the game calls them. Let's see. Click over here. Imperial Cavalrymen. That's what they're called. I don't know if that's a unique unit. I don't think it is. So BP only 33 military. Conqueror outnumbers him 2-1. He has to mass up here. So let's take a look at the KD. The Conqueror has gotten 82 kills and 128 deaths. And it's basically the reverse for BP. So BP with 31 of these Imperial cavalrymen here. Still continuing to mass. And he's got these Agrispidae, I think, is what they're called. They're not war wagons. And let's check the game to see what they're good at. I'm tempted to not use Capture Age, actually. So they only have 2 Pierce Armor and 3 Pierce Armor and 1 Melee Armor, but they got a range. So they don't appear to be elite yet either. So maybe that's not a thing. I think I'm just going to close Capture Age down. It's not giving me enough value. It's just slowing my game. So we're going to quit Capture Age. We'll come back to Age of Empires here. So we now try to catch up. So BP splitting his army up. Half of the army is coming in here to deal with the Scorpions. And he absolutely clears that. Hardly any infantry participated in that fight. I don't know how upgraded they are. Oh boy, he's into Conqueror's base. And Conqueror calls the GG. So just big cavalry bias showing here. You could make the argument that because BP got 5 relics and Conqueror sort of squandered the time advantage that he had to Imperial. Like Conqueror was Imperial faster because he boomed up to 100 villagers faster. They don't get a bonus versus Cav. Pointy weapons and skirmishers would have a bonus. No, because skirmishers are throwing their spears, so it's more unwieldy. You're not sure why Conqueror did not make halbs. Let's see how much... Yeah, Conqueror resigned with 2,000 food and wood in the bank, so he could definitely afford it. But I wish that we could have seen Conqueror try to make halbs, because we would have learned a lot more, right? Like, if Conqueror had mixed halb in here, and he had mixed in his unique unit, and that still couldn't beat all of BP's cavalry, then that really would have taught us a lesson about maybe this cavalryman is too powerful. But right now we're just sort of left wondering. Even still, though, maybe what's a good analog here? Samurai, perhaps? Samurai, because this is not a unique unit, right? So should you be able to make Samurai against Paladins and fight cost effectively? Let's actually check it out. Let's bring up the AoE 2 combat sim, and we'll check it out. I think that's a good analogy. So we should also note that Conqueror probably outnumbered BP 1.5 to 1, I'd say. So we could sort of check that out. Let's get a good feel for what's going on here. Roman Empire unique unit has bonus versus cavalry. Aha! That's what I thought. So let's go Japanese, and let's go I don't know, Persians, generic Persian paladins here. And we're gonna go post-Imperial Age, okay? And we're gonna show inputs, and we're gonna give these guys maybe 60 samurai. So we'll give them 60 samurai, and we'll give the Persians 40 paladins. So the paladins are a bigger gold investment. They are a smaller food investment, and let's see what happens. Samurai can't beat paladins. Yeah, you're right. They can't beat paladins, even when they outnumber them 50% more. Hmm. But the paladins were a bigger gold investment. What happens if we balance for gold investment? 90 samurai. Oh, come on. Show inputs. Let's try 90 samurai. Paladin have a lot of health. So if we do 90 samurai, they win all the time. Okay, let's try something else then. Let us put some halbs in, and let's put some samurai in. So maybe we put 60 halb in and 1 samurai. So maybe 10 samurai. It's still too much. 50 halbs, 10 samurais. Total resources are getting close here. Maybe we put in a few more samurai, maybe 20. I don't know. Something like that. 25 samurais. Oh, no. Come on. What are you doing here? 26. There we go. So let's start this simulation. So we got 50 halb and 27 samurai against 40 paladin. It's a similar investment of resources. 5,400 versus 5,400. And these guys win all of the time. 90 is so much pop. Yeah, we're not doing 90. We're doing 77 versus 40. So what happens if we toss in some skirmishers for these guys? I love how complicated this is, too. If we toss in skirmishers, then we're just going to be adding food and wood cost. Maybe we toss in some skirmishers until we have equal wood cost here. So let's go like 20 skirmishers? No. 30 skirmishers and 40 paladin. 35 skirmisher and 40 paladin, something like that maybe. And so now we've got a lot more resources invested though. So we're basically going to dial up these samurais. And we can't really go much higher than that, can we? Maybe 40 or something? Just kind of curious to see what happens. Note that this player still has a greater resource investment. Ooh, they're hard simulations. But even still, you know, it's 90 units versus 75 units. And Japanese player still comes out on top despite being behind in investment. You know, it's just slow beats fast. These units are on average faster than these units. They do. Hey, BP, how's it going? All right, anyway, I'll get off my soapbox here. But that cavalryman stampede just looked pretty OP. So let's see if we can find another game. Maybe Delta and Lychee are playing now. Okay, let's find a custom game. Are they not playing on the data mod, or maybe they didn't make their game spectatable? I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like I'm still on Defen. Where are they? Okay, let's turn off data mod and see if we can find them. Hey guys, how's it going?
Yo.
All right,
There were several people having issues. Delta and Lechi. Delta was having a problem. Since T-Bomber's still not on, technically you and me are next.
all right, let's do it. What do we have to play?
Let's see.
Scheduled for Persians. BP is Judeans.
Okay,
Yep.
Persians versus
Fine.
Judeans. Got it. What map?
Arena.
Very fun historical matchup.
Excellent.
Oh, there you go, Tech.
Cookie Pirate says, let's watch Tech do an Aphrodite priest rush.
Is that
Well,
a
I don't actually think the Greeks...
Age of Mythology thing?
No. It's he's just referring to the Greeks, I think. But the Greeks have terrible monks in Rome at War for some bizarre reason. I don't really know why. Okay. Because Conqueror doesn't like monks. Even though like Greeks are the like when it comes to religion and mythology, like when you say mythology to somebody, like
What are you talking about?
no, what I mean, they're not monks, they're priests, number one. And number two, when you say mythology to somebody, literally what is the first thing that pops into your mind?
Titans.
Titans?
Egyptian gods.
Egypt? No. Come on, man. Come on. It's Zeus. Zeus. And maybe those pervs out there think of a scantily clad Aphrodite, but I think of Zeus and Apollo and Hera and Athena and all the different Greek gods, right?
And Athens has all the upgrades other than atonement for their priests, and they have a unique tech to give them extra line of sight.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
Get the updated tech.
Spartans have terrible priests.
Let's get a game set up.
Yeah, BP, you better do this because it's probably it would take me like 20 minutes to set up this game. I would constantly be getting distracted and choosing the wrong lobby settings.
Unranked public, allow spectators, Rome at War. Server default.
And do we know if T-Bomb's around?
Not
He is
sure.
not online.
Not sure.
Okay.
T-Bomber moves in mysterious ways.
He does.
Aphrodite's worshippers. Yeah, that's
All right.
that's a little more in our league, man. Aphrodite's a goddess.
If y'all want Doomed and Conquer, if y'all want to go back to the Raw lobby chat or whatever, Tech and I will do our game.
Yeah, sure.
Let me join BP's game.
Talk to y'all soon.
All right. TTFN. All right, guys. So your humble streamer is now going to be playing a game against BP. He is the Judeans. I have to pick the Persians. On Hideout. All right, that's fine too.
No, it's a arena. I was just changing it.
Okay. Either way is fine.
He wants to do mostly like the most standard maps, and then if we do this style again, we'll like add water in next time and other stuff. But
okay.
Got lots of options.
All right.
Any handicap? Let me check his chart.
I doubt it.
Nope. Dang. Nope.
Nose is here.
Sorry.
He's not on the chart.
He's not. I still have Alchemy Lobby up on the title.
Ah, that's not too far off. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should tower rush him, villager rush him, monk rush him? What kind of a rush do you guys think I should do?
All of the above.
All of the above, monks, towers, siege weapons, infantry, cavalry, archers. Persians don't get very good archers, do they?
I think they get the trash bow.
What? Really?
Yeah. They keep that.
I did not. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I went archers one time as Persians and got wrecked. And I had a lot of them too.
Replace gold with wood. They don't get bracer or Arbalest.
Yes. That's kind of why the trash bow is fair.
You're taking a while to load.
I am. I don't really understand it.
About to crash?
I don't know. Sometimes your PC has difficulty handshaking with mine, or mine has difficulty handshaking with yours.
That is true. How'd you like, wait, first off, did Bruh and Lagosta actually get a game in?
They did. I cast it. Lagosta resigned very, very soon. Very quickly, in my opinion. Yeah, too quickly.
Like, what age?
He had just reached the castle age, and Bra had 3 crossbowmen left over in his base. And he was like, nope, can't do this anymore, sorry.
That's pretty boring.
Yeah, I would have made him kill me. Do I have to dismiss this pending invitation before I can load into your game? Wonder if that's it.
Conker's trying real hard to keep everybody on organized and stuff.
Can I check if Satrapies is still broken? If I research it, I can check.
I think it was, I think he dropped it down to like 10-15%. You might have to Alt F4 we retry this.
I think so.
Alright. I will go ahead and do it.
So let's take a look at the tech tree here. Oh, it's booting back up. So Persians, they start with plus 50 wood and food. Their town center and port work 5% faster in the first stage, 10% faster in the second age, 15% faster in the third age, and 20% faster in the imperial age. Their cavalry archers fire 25% faster, and their warships require 10% fewer population space. Their unique unit is the Immortal. They do get the Commanderon, like BP was saying, where Archer Line gold cost is replaced by an additional wood cost, and they get Satrapies, where villagers work 10% faster near town centers. Their Scythe Chariots technology enables chariots to deal plus 4 damage to infantry and gain an area of effect attack. And then Treasures of Babylon, relics also generate stone. So their team bonus is cavalrymen get plus 2 attack versus archers. Yeah, we're booting up again. So BP was to be the Judeans. The Judeans, they are an infantry and priest civilization. The Judeans like to go for relics because each garrison relic gives plus 1 attack to the Sicarii and plus 3 charge attack for a maximum of 3. The temple technologies are 50% cheaper and research 100% faster. Their buildings refund 40% of the stone cost upon destruction, except walls and gates, and they receive 200 wood whenever they reach the next stage. Their unique unit is the Sicarius, which is some kind of ninja-like infantry unit. It's an assassin, and the unique technologies are Zealotry. Sicarii train significantly faster. Fortress of Masada. Forts have plus 2,000 HP and plus 1 range. Ark of the Covenant, Sicarii, and Priests recharge faster. Relics generate 25% faster. And Herodian Dynasty, Spearmen cost 50% less and train 100% faster. Their team bonus is relics generate 33% faster. So if they get Ark of the Covenant, they can actually have like double the gold, almost double the gold. or maybe at least 50% more gold, which is insane, from their relics. Let me join BP's lobby here, and we will try again.
Yeah, 58%. Be pretty tasty, but they have no like power unit. They're very much into their Sakari. Full university, interesting.
Satrapies, Immortals, and Scythe Chariots are the things Persians need tested. Okay. The thing is when you say that, it means that BP's going to know my strategy, Conqueror. And I still want to win. Dark Master. Kick this fool. What's he doing here? I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I have to either do a Monk Rush or Sakari with full relics. Oh boy. I think he specifically kept the Monk Civ off of you.
Alright, so Conqueror, what are Immortals even good at? Are they even viable arena units? I'm probably going to go on Deafen here, BP, so that I can talk about my exact strategy plans. Good luck, have fun.
You too.
Alright, now did we have this problem before where it didn't load in because somebody's mod was not updated? Could it be that my mod isn't updated properly and that's why I'm not loading in? Although I was able to cast the games in Capture Age earlier. Alright, I'm going to check to see if my multiplayer mod is updated.
Okay. You gotta back out again?
Mm-hmm.
Still have this annoying cough. Emu is online.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Emu has ever played Rome at War.
He noticeably dodges anything that's being said about it.
Emu usually...
He and Smokey both probably just prefer keeping their top level of the base game.
It's not like Emu to dodge anything. He usually has to say what he thinks about anything.
That is true. Mr. Warlion hasn't been on in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen Warlion in a while. I was just thinking about him earlier. I was like, I wonder where Warlion is.
For Lagosta.
No. Warlion's 1300. Like me.
Oh, I thought he was 16.
No.
I could have sworn.
Every once in a while, Warlion will have an inspired game. But some of us 1300s are like that as well. So we're checking for an update here. And now what? We go and restart the game, perhaps? It's still checking for an update.
If you scroll down and it says updated, was it like 5.4, 5.5? You should be good.
Okay.
And then you try hosting this next one. Just make sure you have spectators enabled in the Roman War data, multiplayer data.
So let's see. It says change list 5.4, Britons, and then nothing. Well, okay, maybe Esidarius accuracy and projectile dispersion fixed. So is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
5.4? Okay.
Yep, Britain's got a new chariot unique unit, which is pretty cool.
Alright, I will try hosting this game. I will pick Datamod Rome at War.
Make sure it's the multiplayer one. It's like 9476, something like that.
Yep.
And spectators. Well, actually, I guess that doesn't matter.
Who's
as much as
casting
the
it?
Recorded game.
All right.
You gotta make
Well,
sure it records.
spectators are allowed.
All right.
So now I will invite you. You can't beat the Dredge, they're pure energy, but we're going to try.
That's right. And in this game, dredge means monks.
Okay, arena. We're going to go Persians. Map size tiny. Victory conquest. Turbo mode enabled. I'm just kidding. We're not going to enable turbo mode.
Text stream on my second monitor. Okay.
Okay. All right. If these settings look good, we'll
I
get
think
started.
so.
All right. I'm going to go on mute. Good luck. Have fun.
You too.
Or deafen, I should say. So, Conqueror, you have to tell me everything I need to do. So I should do those Scythe Chariot thingies to deal with his infantry. I don't know how great the siege weapons are that Persians get. So we're going to push that deer in, and we're going to build a mill before a lumber camp. And the goal is to boom. This needs to be on berries. Now we need to... We don't need to go on wood as early because we have extra wood from being Persians. Starting with plus 50 wood as Persians. It's nice. Okay, let's explore the map. So we're going to test out those chariots. But the thing is that I don't know if I can get satrapies, but I really want to have good anti-infantry. Persians are so easy to play. Better economy, brute force units. Let us build a lumber camp here when they're done. come up here. Come and grab that boar. BP, where are you? Actually, we really should take that one. I'm not really sure why we're up there taking that one. The back gold would be safer. Okay, we'll send one more over to food. Let's click up. 23 pop FC is the plan. Send one more to berries, I think. Okay, we found BP. Don't know that we can fit all these villagers around the sheep. I guess we'll try. We can. Look at that. That's nice. So there's going to be less rot that way. So we're going to do market blacksmith. I'm not planning on making scouts or getting the relics. I'll try to be annoying, but unlike Conquer, I'm going to get up quickly and punish BP for getting the relics and being behind me. Stands to reason that he'll play the same way. These villagers we must send over to food. Specifically those berries, because we can't fit them around the sheep. I think we're gonna be short on food here. Yeah, we are. Look at that. Shucks. And we can't even queue up another villager. We were good too. We didn't even get double bit axe, as was my temptation. All right, here we go. We're on our way up now. You guys get that. You villagers come over here and get that. You two can come back and eat that sheep. So we need to get double bed axe as soon as possible. Here we go. And we should have enough for horse collar here. We'll probably build a town center back here on this gold. And we'll probably build one. Actually, we should probably build one here on the stone first. Just because it kind of secures our base a little better. See if we can tell what BP is up to. Yeah, we want to get that castle up. Is that a blacksmith? Can't tell. Don't know the Roman war architecture well enough. I'm pretty sure I hit first. We'll see. Well, now I know I have an advantage. Grr.
سلام میکنم معمار. آماده معمار.
Okay, BP has made a spearman. So we get loom, why not? Be mildly helpful.
آری معمار.
Let's come over that way.
آماده معمار. سلام معمار.
He's probably headed to this relic. Let's see if I'm trying to get it with a monk. Which I'm not. Oh, you sneaky. Now where's the spearman that's gonna trap me? It's right there.
آری معمار.
Probably should be focused on his monks.
آماده صحیح معمار. معمار.
Ooh. Take that. Nice. Let's go get the other one now. Let's get out of there. He is making a lot of stuff.
صحیح بدن چی؟
Let's get that. Oh, they got him eventually. But boy, that scout was a menace.
سلام کنم.
Got value out of the scout.
آماده بود معمار.
BP is not sure what I'm up to. Got too much on food. Or on gold, sorry.
آری صحیح صحیح معمار. سلام بود معمار. معمار. آماده بود معمار. آری آری صحیح آری بود.
Maybe something like that.
آماده معمار. 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 معمار.
Oh boy, look at BP's score. It must be all that relic gold.
سلام معمار. 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 آماده سلام میکنم. صحیح کنم. آماده صحیح معمار. آری سلام آری صحیح آری صحیح
I'm gonna go up using a castle, I think. Four town center boom. It's not every day you see Tech Chariot do a 4-town center boom. I'm not gonna build that there. Okay, we are pulling ahead in score, which is a good sign. Oh, a ram. Okay, I like that. I respect that, you know. You show up at my base with rams and Castle Age, and I'm gonna respect you. And BP's he knows that. Okay, castle time. All right, we're about as boomed as I want to be. So we're gonna go up here pretty quick. As soon as this castle goes up, essentially. Might as well get that. And that. Holy monks. Yikes. I don't want to make the Judean monk rush look invalid. We're going to need a new blacksmith, though. What's he doing? Oh, he's converting my houses. It's alright, we can make more. Let's get the attack upgrades. Guess we're going to have to fight that off. Alright, what do we got here for options? We can get Commandron or Satrapies. We should get Satrapies. We need 250 gold. Can make that happen. We should put more on gold, but really not that much more. No, we need to get the attack. Alright, my food count is exploding. Let's get that. Let's get that. What have we got here? Scythe Chariots or Treasures of Babylon? Considering that we don't have any relics, Scythe Chariots makes a lot more sense. He should be converting my houses, but it doesn't look like he is. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. We want to get auxiliary cavalry. Oh shoot, we don't have the market anymore. It's fine. It's fine. We've got so many villagers. It's building a castle. All right, we'll make a treb. There's literally no pressure to attack right now. I would like to build another market though. Let's do that. Let's get this. What's he doing now? He's converting more villagers? How rude. All right, let's go. If this doesn't work, nothing will. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, he's not even in the Imperial Age yet. Yikes. All right, let's see what he can do. It's a big monk investment. He's Imperial Age now. Oof, bad timing. I'm not gonna get the armor. Oh, actually I should, because I was gonna go the Scythe Chariots, remember? I don't know, what do Scythe Chariots require? Wood and gold, okay. BP calling the GG. GG, well played. GG?
GG's.
That was a nice monk rush, BP. It was pretty scary. You had a lot of monks there.
I did. I figured you were amassing light cav, but I was like, I'm just gonna go all in.
How many villagers did you go up to the Castle Age on for your monk rush?
24.
Okay. It's a reasonable number. Look at those extra town centers, though. Someday I will teach you the way of the monk rush. Actually, do you want to try the same matchup, but we switch the civs and I monk rush you instead?
We could.
Because right now I made the Judean monk rush look really weak, right? But maybe the Judean monk rush is really powerful if you know how to use it. It's just something we could try, or we could do something different. I could cast somebody else. It's totally fine.
Let's check what's going on with the matchups, but if nothing else is going on, we could definitely do that. I think Conqueror's playing.
Conqueror playing versus Lagosta, it looks like. Oh, and Delta has produced a recording. Looks like I have more to cast.
Yeah, I think Conqueror's playing. If you want to check that one out, I'm telling these guys who they're against. Delta. It's two.
سلام آماده
T-Bomber's still not online. Nope. You know if Seabass has fixed his game yet?
I don't think so. I don't know if he'll ever fix it. We can only hope and pray. I think
He
the
just
only
doesn't
thing
seem inclined to work hard at it.
I don't know. I don't want to say on stream for sure because I just don't know. But it can
Gotcha.
be a big pain to completely reformat your drive, and I think that's the only thing left to try.
Yeah, I know that. It is quite annoying having to get into the full hardware of it.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys, but I'll leave BP on the voice. But I don't know what we're gonna do, if we're gonna play again or if we're gonna cast another game. Certainly.
So you put me on. I'll stream my perspective and see if you can pull that up, and I will see if I can pull up their game.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna be gone that long, actually. So I
Okay.
will. What game am I supposed to be pulling up?
See if you can look up Conqueror.
Okay. Oops. Multiplayer. We want to go here. Find custom game. And we're going to check data mod here. Spectate games, data mod. And
I was technically supposed to be off by now, but the wife hasn't returned, so I can play more.
Got to go out with the wife when she gets back.
Yeah, we made a deal that I wouldn't be doing the stream on the nights that she's not working.
It seems like a fair deal.
But she had a girls' night tonight, so I was like, well, don't mind if I do then.
Conqueror. I don't. Maybe Conqueror 753.
Yeah, are you able to look up by name? Does that actually work in Lobby Browser?
Yep.
Look up Lagosta. I think he has a different name, though. Or am I able to look up by friends?
There is a rec here from Leche and Delta. No, wait. Fun Hazmat versus Leche. Delta found the rec. Could cast that as well.
Yeah, I told, since Iron Kaiser and Leche are about to go, I told them to put their code up so we could click on it, but I don't know if they saw that.
So I'm downloading this recording. This is not a live game. Let's see, load game. Open save games folder. Let's delete all of these recs here. That's fine. Okay. All right, guys. Let's hope that this is everything that we have hoped and dreamed for. Let's load back in. All right, have a great night, Cookie Pirate. I'm sorry if you were looking to conference with me about Axis and Allies and I was unavailable. All right, so it looks like they did the Germani versus the Goths, and they did Arena. So we're going to load the replay here. And I'll be right back. I'm going to play it on normal speed, and I'm going to set one of their perspectives. This looks fine. Let's do view lock here for Fun Hazmat versus Leechy. It looks like he's just checking it out. Okay, he just got started at like 40 seconds in. Yikes. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I had to go and get the kitty and get a drink of water. Here he is. He's a good kitty. His name is Blake, and he's adorable. He's got a little perch in my room on top of a bookshelf. He's got a little plush kitty bed on top of it. And all I have to do is put him in it and pet him about 3 times, and he'll curl right up. And he'll take a nap, or he'll go to sleep until it's 5 a.m. and it's time to wake me up. We do that every day. Okay, so let's go off the view lock here. I don't really know exactly what these civs are supposed to do. They're quite close, though. Look at this. They're basically right next to each other. I don't think I've ever seen a modern arena gen with arenas this close. I've seen some others that are just like kind of right next to each other, but this is going to be great, actually. It's going to be much more aggressive than if they were directly across from each other. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at the tech trees here, you guys. Lichy's still pushing in his deer. Okay, so we got the Germani versus the Goth. So Germani are kind of like the Celts. Their lumberjacks work 15% faster. They can create Dejbjerg wagons at the town center. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Their infantry units cost minus 20% in iron, minus 25% in early antiquity, and minus 30% in middle antiquity, and minus 35% in imperial age. So they get a big discount on the cost of their infantry. So it's kind of like the Goths. Their unique unit is a Comite. What the heck is a Comite anyway? Let's see if we can have it tell us. It's the Germanic unique infantry that deals trample damage. Strong versus massed infantry. Ah, okay. So he has a really big sword, and he swings it and everybody else is in the way of that sword and they get hurt. Their unique techs are Cuneus. Infantry have +1 line of sight and +1 pierce armor, so they're a little bit better at fighting off archers. Or they get Batavi Uprising, which champions and auxiliary spearmen can be trained rapidly at the town center, but it means you can't train villagers. Auxilia Mercenaries mean infantry move 25% faster when near an outpost. Interesting. Or Migration Period. Villagers work 10% faster around outposts and Dejbajirg wagons and move 25% faster. What the heck is a Dejbajirg wagon? I don't even know. What is this thing? It's a Germanic unique movable resource camp for villagers. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and their blacksmith technologies cost 40% less food. So that's the Germani, and of course the Goths. So Fun Hazmat is playing as the Goths in red. Their heavy cavalryman is available in the Middle Antiquity Age. Their cavalrymen have +1 melee armor. Their infantry do +1 attack versus buildings per age, starting from the early Antiquity Age, so the Second Age. Farmers don't require mills and town centers to drop off food like the Khmers, and loom can be researched instantly, but it's not free. Their unique unit is the Huscarl, and the unique technologies are Anarchy, so they can create Huscarls at barracks. That's the same as Age of Empires 2. And guns. Skirmishers throw a second projectile. Okay, interesting. That's like the Mayan technology. Perfusion barracks work 100% faster, and lamellar armor, cavalrymen +2 +1 armor. Interesting. Their barracks work 20% faster. So what are we going to see here? What are they going to do? They're probably just going to boom up, have one big fight, and then whoever loses that fight will resign. That would be my guess. But we'll see. Kind of zoom it up a little bit. Speed it up, I should say. What do we got here? Okay, Fun Hazmat running away from Leechy's scout. Oh no! He's in the first age and he's caught out of his base. That's a rookie mistake. There we go. Yeah, I expect both civs will spam infantry. I don't think cavalry makes too much sense on Arena. Unless you're BP playing as the Macedonians. Look at this line of houses back here. This line of houses should be up front right here. And that way, if somebody partially breaks through this wall, you can kind of like complete your wall and prevent them from getting into the rest of your base to cause carnage. Fun Hazmat, it's got an idle villager back here he's forgotten about. We've all had days like that before. I don't see any idols from Leche. Leche has a lumber camp all the way back here. Yikes. It's a really distant lumber camp. I guess he doesn't really want to build it here, which I don't blame him because it's technically rangeable by archers. Goth Cav is really resistant to melee. They all go down to Halb just the same. Okay, Fun Hazmat is building another house, and oh no! He's building farms around the mill. This is going to be a quick game. He must have handicap. Yeah, look, he's got a little bit of handicap, actually. Looking at these villagers, it's 42 HP. You always want to build your farms around your town center first. You might build them around the mill if the mill is in a secure location. But if Leechy busts in here with some siege and some infantry, you know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 farms, each costing 60 food, so that's 480 wood down the drain. For Fun Hazmat, because he can't work those farms because they're not safe. Okay, what's he making here? Blacksmith? Okay, blacksmith. Look at Leechy. Leechy has some balls, man. Why on earth would you build a town center there when you could build one like back here? Or like right here? You don't know. Your opponent could have scouts out. They could be like looking for relics and stuff. Oof. Well, it's a good thing Fun Hazmat is not paying attention to what Leechy is up to out here, because this is a very deniable town center. And very easy to harass by your opponent, too. You just give your opponent one more place where he can easily pressure you. He doesn't even have to get through walls to attack this town center. Okay, so is Hazmat going to build more town centers? That's the question. No, he's building a stable. So he has decided he's going to be aggressive against the opponent, which I like. I approve of that. Now, Lychee is looking around. Let's see what Lychee's scouting information looks like. He's probably got everything scouted. Yeah, he probably put it on auto scout, scouted the whole thing. Let's see what Hazmat knows about the map. So Hazmat has not scouted the whole map. I don't know if that's... Okay, he's building an archery range now. So I don't know how he decided that he needed an archery range, but apparently he's going to build one. So we'll see what he does with that later. So Lychee building a temple outside of his walls, closer to the relics. There is a Komodo dragon here, but it will not attack monks. Because what would a monk do to defend itself against a Komodo dragon anyway? It's not like the monk can convert the Komodo dragon. Oh, that would be pretty awesome. And then you could have Komodo dragons fighting for your army. Okay, so Fun Hazmat has made a scout. I think he must have somehow... Oh, yeah, that's right. We watched his scout go down here. So he's replacing his scout. Is he going to go out and explore the map with this scout? That's the question. He should build more town centers. Create extra villagers. I like how the temple looks like a big old tree inside of some ornamental sticks. Oh, and here's the Slavic column, just for fun. Slavic totem pole, I should say. It's not really a column. Columns have to support weight on top. Lychee is coming over to get this relic. So let's increase the speed a little bit. I don't know if Fun Hazmat is ever going to make another town center. Oh, and poor Hazmat loses his scout again. He'll just have to make another one. And he is. He's making more scouts. He's Middle Antiquity now. Okay, so now maybe he has the eligibility to build more town centers. I didn't even realize he wasn't Third Age. Now he's making knights. Because why not? Knights are powerful. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, look at that. He's sniping the monks. He knows enough about how to snipe the monks. That's good. He should see these villagers, though, and get suspicious. Like, he should not let these villagers go out this way. This cannot be something good. This is either a town center or like a sneak base on the side of the map. You really want to try to stop this. And you want to use the Komodo dragon to help you. Alright, he's launching an attack against Lychee. Go for the monk first. Go for the monk first. The monk can convert you. Okay, so we found the kind of player that Fun Hazmat is. He is the kind of player that loves to fight. Likes to be aggressive. And I respect that. Don't know if he has the best macro behind all of this. But he likes to apply pressure. Oh, nice. Alright, so he's building a siege workshop. So... this siege workshop, he'll be able to make siege weapons and pressure this town center. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. However, unfortunately for him, Lychee is building a castle first. And that castle is basically going to make it impossible. You can't really push a castle with castle age siege weapons unless your opponent like really screws up. Yeah, so Lychee has built a random town center on the other side of the map here. He's not really afraid. So what Fun Hazmat could do is he could actually move his siege over here and siege this one. But he's been housed probably for the past 5 minutes actually. Okay, he just built a house, so that's good. He's building another stable. So this barracks, or this fort actually looks like the barracks from Age of Empires 1. He still has cavalrymen. He did not get heavy cavalrymen. He's discovered this castle, and he's building a castle of his own. So if he sold food and clicked up to the next stage, he could actually have a really big advantage over Lychee. I'm not sure where this ram is going to go, but the poor bloke is spending a lot of time housed. Let's count Lychee's resources. So Lychee has way too much gold. He needs to buy food. He needs to buy food and he needs to click up. He needs to recognize, okay, there's a castle. If I get to the next stage, I'll gain access to the technology needed to remove that castle. And then my life will be much better. Yes, the fort is an analog for a castle. Welcome, Ja. This is the Rome at War mod. It is fan-made. Okay, so he's just kind of Lychee has walled his stone miners in using a university. Okay, come on, Hazmat, come on, come on, come on, sell that food, baby, sell that food and click up. So he wants to do the ram charge on the castle, but I don't think that. What? Oh, the villager hops inside of the ram for protection. I like it. And now he's going to do an all-in Castle Age push against this. He's making Huskarl too. Now, it could be awkward for Lychee's villagers to fight these rams off. Because technically they are in range of this castle. And the range on this castle could even be upgraded too. He's making these champions out of his town center. It must be Batavi Uprising. And I think these champions are going to attack these rams and destroy them. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know if Fun Hazmat is paying attention, but Lychee is not going to let this castle go down. Oh no, okay, he's moving the cavalrymen in. Must defend the rams. Okay. Is he gonna get the castle? That would be freaking amazing. So these auxiliary spearmen are equivalent to halberdier, though. They will shred the knights. But, maybe not in time. Yeah, there is a scorpion here helping out. And is he going to save the castle? He saves the castle. Oof. Could you imagine if Fun Hazmat had trebuchets instead? So the Batavi Uprising saving Lychee. Archery ranges from Fun Hazmat. He's got 3.5k food. Oh, come on, man. It's not doing anything. It's just rotting in the bank. Sell it. Go up. Make units. Do something. Where are the Huskarls, actually? I thought I saw he was making Huskarl earlier. So now this castle is going to go down. Yeah, I think the game is over. We'll see, though. Lychee getting a little overly zealous here with the villagers. He's going to come over here and build the castle instead. And yeah, that castle goes down. Got 1 scorpion and 4 skirmishers. Skirmishers are not going to do anything against a massive infantry this big. Defensive castle. Ram moving out across the map. Lychee's score is twice that of Fun Hazmat's. So I think this kind of looks a little bit more like Doomed World level. I think Fun Hazmat versus Doomed World could be a good matchup. But Lychee's decision-making is much better. Neither one is perfect, obviously. Hell, mine isn't perfect, but... you know, Lychee like building town centers and crap outside of his walls when he's got resources inside. It's probably not the smartest move. As well as, but you know, the Batavi Uprising has really helped him out here. This double castle actually could kill up a lot of these infantry here. Okay, Fun Hazmat is finally going up to Imp. Nice. Lychee is already Imp. Lychee is castle dropping this wood line though. That's going to be pretty devastating. Okay, he's making Bowman. Bowman will be much more effective against these infantry units. Here come the Rams, though. Huskarls will actually do well against the Rams. They can get in. And I think this is just a matter of time now. Fun Hazmat just taken too much time to get up to the Castle Age to build up. And he had too many resources just hanging out in the bank, not doing any work for him. If he had gone up to Imp and trebbed this castle down, I think it could have been a different game. I think it's he was in this position because he just lost momentum. All right, let's see if we can find somebody else's game. Let's come over here to multiplayer. Let's not host a game, but let's spectate a game, and let's see if we can find Lagosta versus the Conqueror now. Nope, can't find that one. Let's look at BP. Oh no, come on. Let's look for data mod, actually. Is anybody playing? Here we go. BP Dredge versus Tempest Stars. I don't know if Tempest Stars has handicap. I guess we'll find out here. I'll click and check his stone. So BP Dredge has no handicap. Tempest Stars has 20%, looks like. He's got 240 stone. 220 stone would be 10%. So what are they playing on? They're playing on Arabia. Let's see if we can catch up here. Parthians. Parthians versus Thracians. So before we catch up, though, let's look at the tech tree. So Parthians are a cavalry civilization. They get marksmanship and Parthian tactics for free. That makes sense, the Parthians getting their own tactics for free. Could you imagine the Parthians had to pay money for their own tactics? Like they came up with it, but then somebody charged them for it? That wouldn't make any sense. Cavalry archers train 20% faster in the Middle Antiquity Age and 30% faster in the Imperial Age. Villagers cost less resources as you go up through the ages. The Griv Penvar is their unique cavalry. Their technologies are they get bows that are made out of horns. Cavalry archers have +1 range and fire with less of a delay. Camelry Corps, okay, so they get camels. Camels enabled at the archery range. Oh, camel archers, okay, that makes more sense. Nicaean horse breeding. Griv Penvar and cavalry archers have +30 HP and +1 attack. And the other option is Sagittary Mercenaries, cavalry archers +3 attack and move 15%. So these guys are literally all about cavalry archers. Ugh, they disgust me. Okay, military buildings have +1 line of sight. So now let's look at the Thracians here. Let's just check to make sure that's the Thracians. So Parthians, yes, Thracians. Infantry and cavalry civilization. Infantry have +2 line of sight. Infantry cavalry moves 5% faster. Early antiquity, 10% faster. Middle antiquity, okay. No, 15% for Imperial Age, 10 for middle, and 5 for early. Got it. Elite skirmishers free. They start with +150 food, similar to the Lithuanians. Their unique unit is a Peltast, which is an archer. Okay. Their unique text options are Ambulan. Cavalry units deal trample damage. Stiste, priests move 20% faster. 50% of their food their cost is replaced with food. Wicker pelts. All barracks, stable, and archery range have 40% of their gold costs replaced with food or wood. Thurupforoi. Skirmishers and spearmen +1/+3 armor. Team bonus, light cavalry, auxiliary cavalry, +1 attack. Okay, interesting. Look at this, though. They're missing tons of armor. They actually don't get any armor from the Final Age at all. Ouch. They have... it looks like a decent... well, they're missing some stuff. They're missing some stuff at the dock. Peltast. Okay, they have decent monks, but they're missing block printing. Ouch. So I don't know what we're going to see then. Probably maybe scouts versus archers. Although Tempest might open scouts himself. Although he's got 4 on wood, so probably not. Okay, we're caught up to live gameplay. Excellent. Look at all this food BP has rotting under his town center. So BP is definitely going scouts from the looks of it. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's on his way up to early antiquity on 19 pop. Building another lumber camp. And he's doing a 19 pop scouts build. So will Tempest Stars be ready for it? That's the question. Holy mega wall! Look at this. BP not messing around. BP knows how to wall. Wow, look at that. He's going scouts, so I don't think this is that urgent. But he has a good economy. He's forgotten his barracks, though, so he's going to hit Feudal Age and go to place a barracks and realize that he can't. Oh, there it is. He just remembered it. He just remembered it. He's probably going to pull these 2 villagers off to help build it. He's going to get up. Be like, I need to finish my barracks. No, I guess not. He's not that desperate to finish it. But he did pull 2 villagers to build this stable here. Yep, there it is. Tempest Stars is a little worried about this. So he's walling. I like this decision making. This is good. And actually, this is pretty decent to wall off here. He has a good base, in my opinion. So does he have Loom? No, he does not have Loom. Ouch. He needs to get Loom. If he does not get Loom, the scouts are going to have a field day. BP Scout has found the enemy town center. Tempest has not reacted to this. This is also open right here. So BP can just run right in. And this is open as well. So he's walling, but he's doing a bad job walling. And I say this with all possible love, because this happens to me all the time. BP is pumping out the scouts. He's got 2 scouts on the field now. He'll probably go in when he has at least 3. Yeah, look, Tempest is very worried. Where is Tempest's scout? It's over here. So Tempest should be like going to BP's base, trying to find BP and figuring out what BP is doing. But maybe Tempest already knows that from the uptime. So BP is going to go... If BP goes this way, it'll be good for Tempest. But this is still open, so... Oh, this blacksmith, man. This blacksmith is terrible. This blacksmith... Ugh. This blacksmith disgusts me. This blacksmith offends me almost as much as BP was offended by my single lumber camp build against Conqueror. So the scouts are just going to slip in right here. What if Tempest Stars ever needed to build a lumber camp here? This blacksmith is blocking like half of the wood line. It's going to be hard for his villagers to get in here. Plus these villagers don't even have loom. So even though he's got a little bit of a handicap, the decision making is showing here. But he does have a lot of spearmen. So maybe he can kill BP's scouts. So BP just on the prowl looking for more damage. Tempest is going to figure out that there's a hole here. Or at least he probably should know. He should be like, hey, there's no way those scouts just walked into my base if there weren't a hole. He's going to build another lumber camp over here because this does not feel safe anymore. So Tempest actually has the resources to go Castle Age if he had the buildings. But he needs one more Feudal Age building. What's it going to be? He doesn't have the wood to build any, actually. He stopped building villagers. So he's at 25 villagers and BP is at 29. So Tempest is exploring BP, though. BP does not have the food to go up. And he's just getting onto gold now. Okay, so Tempest plugged this. That's very important. So now that this is plugged, he's going to feel better about coming back here. This is why I use the cubes mod, you guys. So that this stuff still happens, but it's less common. All right, so let's see what Tempest Stars is doing. Here we go. Here's the market. So as soon as the market goes up, he can click up to the next stage, and that'll be really helpful. He has 0 farms, you guys, so he'll have to buy some food, given all the gold that he's been stockpiling. But I don't think he had any plans to make any feudal military at all. He just made some spearmen to help defend himself, and he made a lot of spearmen, too. BP still exploring the map. So BP has just decided to explore the map generally with his scouts, because since he can't get in and do more damage. Let's see what BP's knowledge of the map looks like. That's pretty good, actually. Scouting is so important. Like, your knowledge of the map. Like, if you knew that your opponent had resources, or, like, see if I can find a good example. So there's a stone here, right? If BP is denying all of his opponent's stone, and then his opponent is still making towers, BP could deduce that his opponent was on this stone over here and go get it. And it's very easy not to scout those sorts of things. Okay, whatever building was here has been deleted. So, BP is not clicked up yet. Let's see if Tempest is clicked up. Tempest has clicked up. Nice. So BP running in. Tempest sees that there's a hole. Goes to wall it. He's going to lose another villager because he's walling that villager out. And actually, I don't even know if that's walling the scout out. Nope. BP can still get in. And he's still attacking that. Tempest is going to, surely he's going to plug this. There we go. So Tempest losing another villager because of not walling properly. But it is, to be fair, the buildings in Rome at War are quite large, actually. And it is easy to fail to wall properly. Got a lot of spearmen here. So BP has walled this entire corner off for himself. I really like that. This is a lot of land right here. He could build a town center, I think, on this gold. That would be pretty nice. And he could build one back here, maybe on this wood line, or in between these wood lines. So he could probably boom if he wanted to. I don't know that you want to outboom the handicap, though. I think if you're BP, you want to kill quickly. That seems to be the lesson that we've learned from watching Mike Jett's Kraken Slayer tournament, is you don't want to outboom handicap. So Tempest with a ton of wood, he could build another town center. He could throw down like 20 farms. But nah, we're going to come back here and take more gold. What's he using it for? Nothing. Maybe he's using it to buy the resources that he needs, but he really needs to throw down a bunch of farms. He's got 2 town centers. Each town center requires 6 villagers working on farms in order to sustain constant villager production. Okay, he's building a 3rd town center here in the middle of nowhere. Oh. So BP, Middle Antiquity Age. What's it going to be? BP the Boomer. He's going to build another town center. This is probably just to make up for the monk rush that he did against me on Arena. He wants to build as many villagers as possible. Let's see what he's got. Actually, he's got really decent resources. I'm surprised that we don't see more. What's this? 2 skirmishers? Nah. Okay, he's going to add another town center here. He's pretty confident that Tempest isn't going to run over here. I think this is more reasonable. Number 1, it's only a palisade wall. And number 2, he's got like a bunch of scouts out making sure that Tempest is not going to pressure him. So Tempest built the town center there, but I don't think he's using it. He's only building villagers from 2 town centers. It's all he can afford. I don't know that Tempest really has a plan at all. We'll see. Oh, okay. We see his plan. He's building a stable. So either he's building a stable because he wants to get some upgrades for his cavalry archers, or because he wants to make stable units like scouts or knights. We'll see. But BP has scouted that stable, so he's at least going to know that Tempest is sort of thinking about military. What the? So, Tempest gotten loom yet? No. He has still not gotten loom. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. BP Scout has no upgrades, and another 2 villagers are going to go down. Spearmen are coming in. I think they're going to get that scout before she goes down. Yep. So he saves her. Come on, man. Get loom. Alright, he's getting it now. That's good. He's getting it now, and he's making cavalry archers because that's what you do as Parthians. These are levy spearmen. I think that's the next level up from Spearman. I could be wrong. Let's take a look. No, these are true Spearmen. They're not regular Spearmen. So these are the equivalent of Spearmen in Age of Empires 2. So BP adding another town center. BP is just going to outboom the handicap. Or try to. Oh my goodness, what a terrible castle. Build the castle here. Send your army of spears. Where are they? Right here? Send them right here. Build the castle here, and then build a town center like right next to the stone and wood. That would be a much better place. If you need this castle, like if this castle is protecting anything or keeping your opponent from raiding you, you've already lost. Like it means that your opponent controls everything in front of this castle. And so you kind of want that castle to be between you and your opponent. Okay, BP still exploring over here. We've got... He made a couple cav archers, but he hasn't gone to use them yet. There's a temple here. So I'm wondering if he's going to go and try to pick up some relics. Actually, what does Tempest know about the relics? Actually, he does know where quite a few of them are. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has knowledge of 4 relic locations. So I guess that could make sense. These skirmishers are not upgraded, so it's going to take them a while to kill villagers. And skirmishers are good against everything Tempest Stars is making. Tempest Stars is making spearmen, and he's making cavalry archers, and skirmishers are good against both. Now, if you're Parthians, what do you want to do against skirmishers? You probably want to do cavalry. Let's take a look at their cavalry options. I don't think it's very good, though. They get but these guys are all ultimately going to be missing the final armor, which really hurts. They actually have siege rams, so that could be a good option. Or scorpions. They do not get onagers. So BP taking Tempest Stars off of that gold. Tempest gold miners are all the way out here. I'm not sure what the plan is. Is he waiting for wood to come in to build a town center? I don't know. Lagging, he says. Ah, that could be me. I'm a spectator, lagging the game. Let's uncheck this fog of war. See, this is a good castle. It protects this town center, and it protects this gold, and it will give him good vision about if the enemy is coming over this way. He can even like wall off to this cliff, and he would have a nice little cup here. He could even wall to this cliff too. It's a much better castle location. Could build another castle here, and that would be pretty protective as well. But BP kind of dominates this map here. So again, he's got a ton of... Ooh, just build the castle on the hill. Just build the castle on the hill. You don't want rams getting on this hill and attacking the castle, doing extra damage. He's got a ton of food. Sell the food and go up. He's already got a castle here. BP, stable, archery range. What's the plan from BP? More stable upgrades. It's going to go cavalry. He's doing a much better job spending his resources. It's the town center here. It automatically fires on the lion. Or the castle, rather. I don't know that there's enough handicap. I just don't think Tempest Stars is going to get the chance to do whatever he wants to do, whatever that is. BP is going to come in and kill him. BP is 92 villagers. Tempest Stars has 50. So he's outnumbered 2-1. He's making Griv Penvars. Very good melee armor. No pierce armor at all. Okay. He still needs more villagers, though. He needs to build a lumber camp back here. He needs to, like, wall this off. He needs a lot of things. He needs to sell this and go up. Resources that are sitting in your bank are a huge waste. They're just not doing anything. They cost you resources. Oh no. BP is over here. How much knowledge does he have? He has no knowledge that BP has expanded into this area. BP is never going to allow this. He'll see it coming with the scout. He's got skirmishers. He can easily make some units with the stable. Tempest Star's sending what military he has. He's got more over here. He'll have to send more than that. Wants it to go up. BP has no armor upgrade on these spears, actually, or on these skirms, so they are actually going down to Tempest's units. He's going to get this castle up, which is nice. But I think BP is just going to make trebuchets out of this fort. That's what I would do. Trebuchets and light cabs. Pressure him. He's got cavalrymen. Tempest Star is getting ballistics so that he can shoot all the units running past his castles, all one of them. I'm going to build that town center. Come on, man. Sell your food. Go up. Let's see, where's BP at? He is Imperial Age. He's taking his time. He's boomed up to 113 villagers. He really is taking his time, building outposts everywhere. This villager's going to get killed by this lion, though. It's hard to tell. I think the lion has a hill advantage, actually. So that is unfortunate for BP. He's going to lose his outpost villager. Ugh. Heavy cavalrymen's with 140 HP and 4 of each armor type. What's this? He's making improved bowmen. Okay. I don't know. Bowmen, cavalrymen. I bet he did wicker pelts. Barrack stable archery range units have 40% of their gold costs replaced with wood or food. So I bet this is just going to be kind of like Spam Army. Spam Army missing all the final armors. Look at these Gribpenvars coming in, though. They're going to try to snipe the Trebuchet. They failed. And Tempest Stars is in trouble. He needs to repair this castle. He's making Gribpenvars from a single building. They do not have any blacksmith upgrades, so they're just getting shredded. He's on his way up to the Imperial Age, though, finally. Repair the castle. No, it looks like he's just going to retreat. No, it looks like he's going to mine more stone. Alright. He's not... Okay, he's getting the attack first. You want to get the armor first. You want to get the armor first so your units will survive longer. Armor has a huge impact. Like, you can cut the damage output of your opponents in half if you have proper armor. So it means that your units will survive twice as long and therefore do twice as much damage. So in the long term, armor is much more important on melee units' attack. This is not the case with ranged units, because ranged units should not be in the melee taking damage anyway, right? You want to be microing around and dancing with them and avoiding those fights and while dealing damage yourself. But melee units need the armor. So this castle is going to go down. There's a bunch of cavalrymen surrounding it. Looks like he did get murder holes, though, which is helpful. These villagers have to flee. You can't feed them, right? You can't send 2 Gribpenvars in here and expect it to do anything. Your opponent has a real army. You need one as well. Okay, he is getting the armor finally, but I think it's too late. As soon as this castle goes down, BP is going to come right in here. It's going to bust open this and just run in.
Defending.
Hopefully, Tempest Stars watches the recording after saying that, because I think he might learn something if he does. BP is right, though. That's why we're here. So I would put down a panic castle right here. He may not have time at this point, but I would throw down a panic castle right here. And look, he's got so many res. He's just not spending it. Say what you want. Doomed World would spend these res. Doomed World would find something to do with that res. But now it's too late. This farming eco is shut down. He can't build all these units out of one town center and expect to keep up. BP's fully boomed. I bet BP is like 200 pop right now. Yep. Okay, the Griffin Var is actually doing well against the heavy cavalrymen because it has decent armor. But he needs a lot more of them. It's just too late, I think. These 2 castles will help. Help slow the opponent down. BP taking his time. Wants to give Tempest the chance to raise a good army for a good fight. But I don't know. I think Tempest is too hurt at this point. This castle will go down. So Tempest had gotten 1 relic. BP appears to have gotten the rest. Where's his temple? Let's see. Pretty sure he did. No, there's 3 in here. So Tempest, let's bring that back. So we only had 1 monastery. Tempest must have gotten another one, or there was a relic that was undiscovered somewhere on the map. Still lacking armor for these Gribpenvars. They only have the first armor. But they're elite now, so they have way more melee armor. Wow, okay. And more health. So that really helps. BP deleting his archers to give Tempest Stars more opportunity to play. Or maybe to make room for a different type of unit. Look at all these cypress trees that got flattened when the university went down. That's pretty cute. So these are like boyars, I think. It's the best analog for them. He's sniping BP's trebuchets to prevent BP from moving in further. The story of heavy armor versus the story of high numbers. He does have Castle Age upgrades, and BP can't get the final armor. So therefore, his cavalry are going to be hurt a lot by arrow fire. Especially if Tempest gets Bracer, or the equivalent of Bracer. There's nothing in that town center. Oh, okay. Tempest had picked up that relic, but he was too distracted to do anything with it. So this is another relic for BP if he... Oh no, Tempest remembers it now. Nice. So let's check and see if Tempest is getting any more armors. He's getting the final armor for his cavalry. Let's go. So he'll have 10 melee armor against their 14 attack. So every swing that these heavy cavalrymen do will do 4 damage, which sounds like a lot, but is nothing. Against 130 HP, that's not good enough. He needs to keep this fort up, though. This is the fight he needs to take right here. BP started to make monks. I'm wondering if the plan is to convert these Gripenvars. This castle is somewhat defending this town center, which is sort of serendipitous. BP running in for the kill. Snipe the siege weapons, Tempest. And then fight the heavy cavalrymen. I think it might be too late. Oh, BP is going to attack the... Interesting. He's going to attack the Gripenvars with his heavy siege onagers. I think he got a conversion. They have up to the Castle Age attack upgrades. They do not have the final attack upgrade. And here he goes. He's just going to snipe that too. Of course, this castle is going to go down because these cavalrymen were attacking it. And there's just not enough Gripenvars to keep them safe. So I think Tempest is, I think he's done. I think he's out of resources. But a little bit different decision making, and this could have been a lot harder for BP. I don't think you can outboom handicap in most cases if an appropriate mount is provided. So this is all that Tempest Stars has left in this corner. He wants to build a temple here to get that relic because it's his only supply of gold from now on. But I think it's pretty over. He's definitely in a position to resign at this point. But BP is not going to ask him to, because that would be rude. Here come the Rams. He's making more Rams. This Gripenvar is going to get overwhelmed. Okay, Tempest Stars is repairing the fort, and that's good. Can only repair it for so long. It's just buying him some time. Fort goes down. Capped Rams are moving on to the next target, but Tempest Stars calls the GG. Yeah, not enough handicap here. But hopefully he still had some fun. Hopefully he takes everything that I've said in this recording and learns from it. Thinks about it. Considers it. That's what I mean. BP with the spam. The Thracian spam. So, is he actually going to be defeated here? No, okay, he does resign. He resigns. Oh, let's see. Is there anybody else? Whose game needs casting? Let's see.
Sir Tech.
Hey, BP, welcome.
Yo. Getting a lot of games in.
Yeah, it's good.
Looks like Conquer and Iron Kaiser are going now.
Let's see if we can find it. It doesn't look like I can view the game. It's unchecked data mod. Let's see. Maybe if I tried typing in Conqueror. No.
I tried to do that as well. It didn't give me him.
Are they private or something?
I'm not sure. Maybe Lechi got off.
Okay. So Conqueror and Iron Kaiser, and the wife is still not back for you from her girls' night.
She's not. They must be going hard.
Having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Texted Lechi. I guess he finished his game, but haven't seen anything else. That game against Tempest, he needed more handicap for sure, but I don't think he plays very often at all.
Yeah, he didn't know.
I was kind of just playing very relaxed.
How much he would need. Is there any other game that I can look for now?
Probably not that you can look for. I think there was another recording posted though. Sparta versus Persia from Doomed World.
Oh, yeah, where is that?
That was at 9:42 in the Rome at War.
Tempest Star says, I'm only played for 300 hours. Oh, so you're brand new.
For Age of Empires, if you haven't been doing ranked with that, then yeah, that is kind of. It doesn't matter how many hours you have on campaigns and AI, really.
Yep. Okay. So this one's 9. I think this is what we want. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go back and cast this recording. Whoops, we need to open the Save Games folder. There we go. And let's click and drag this inside. Okay. Yeah, that's no problem, Tempest Stars. We're just happy that you're here helping us test it. If you have any thoughts, you can let Conqueror know. He's very open.
Is I'll say in the chat.
Spartans
Those
versus...
Griffin were pretty strong against my knights.
That's true. They have excellent melee armor. All right, so here we go. I think this is going to be the last one that I cast today because I have to get up early tomorrow. We've got, but if there are more wrecks, I will cast them at a later time. So we got Doomed World versus, we got Doomed World versus Tempest Stars actually. Same guy that you faced last game.
Yep.
So let's take a look at their civilizations in the tech tree. Persians versus Spartans. So, Persians I played earlier. We've been through those. They're pretty much generic Persians, but with better cavalry archers and monks, and warships requiring less population space. And they've got some other options too with the scythe chariots or their relics generating stone. Spartans. Here are the Spartans. Infantry attack 33% faster, starting in the Second Age. So they're kind of like Japanese. Barracks technologies cost minus 50%. Infantry plus melee, +1 melee armor in Middle Antiquity and Imperial Age for a +2 total. So it's kind of like Teutons. Skirmishers +1 pierce armor. And warships except boarding ships +1 ship armor in Middle Antiquity Age. Their unique unit is the Hippias. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's like a hippie. Spartan unique, heavy hoplite. With high pierce armor but slow speed, strong versus infantry and buildings, weak versus archer. Okay, so they're not hippies then. Makai infantry take no bonus damage of any kind. This is a pretty BS technology, in my opinion. Scuforo Hippias move 15% faster, and Cryptia infantry deal 33% more bonus damage, and then Peloponnesian League polyremes +4 attack. Should have read the Civ first. Oh, it's alright. I'm not really brand new, but I play AoE Age of Kings a lot, but I can play with AI because I don't know how to play multiplayer. Oh, that just comes with experience. That's okay. BP played for a while, and then he got better much recently. It's all a matter of who you play with. Because who you play with basically determines what you can get away with. And the less you can get away with because your opponents are more skilled, the better you become.
That's right.
Okay, so Doomed World taking in his boar. He's got 3 on wood here. Doomed World getting housed. Oh no, Tempest Stars is housed. Doomed World is also housed, actually. Get housed around the same time. Okay, we're coming and we're brushing up some houses here. I wonder if Doomed World will build a bunch of scouts because he's worried about being monk rushed. It is Persians after all. Probably not though. Tempest Stars is probably not going to monk rush Doomed World. Oh, look at that. Doomed World's coming out here for a fight. Doomed World got no handicap and Tempest Stars got no handicap this game. So this is actually going to be pretty interesting. 24 villagers for Tempest Stars. Doomed World has 20. Doomed World is going up to the early Antiquity Age, though. So Doomed World is up sooner. Doomed World likes to do that. He likes to go up to the next age sooner. I think it's so that he can build stone walls and towers in case he's attacked. And he's building an outside barracks here. I'm not really sure why you would build a barracks here when you could build it back here. But no matter. So what's Doomed World's plan? He's got... Okay, he's got some food. He should be able to click up as long as he had the buildings. Doomed World, man, build the buildings. Click up. Why are you wasting all this time in Feudal Age? He's building an archery range. They're both building buildings outside of their walls, which is not a great idea, but I guess if they're both doing it, it's okay. Alright, Doomed World is going to go up to the Middle Antiquity Age now. Tempest Stars... Where's Tempest Stars at? He's in the Early Antiquity Age, and he is Oh my goodness, he's got so much good. All right, he's on his way up now. Okay, so he used the market. He bought some food, and he's on his way up. That's good. You don't wanna have too many resources floating in the bank. Resources floating in the bank is bad. Doomed World has advanced to the Middle Antiquity Age. And Tempest Stars is in the Middle Antiquity Age. Alright, so we got some skirmishers here. These will actually be good against those spearmen. That's interesting. I've never seen anybody go skirms on Arena. Usually there's too many scouts floating around. They eat up skirms very easily. Doomed World is on 2 town centers. Tempest Stars is building a 3rd town center, actually. Doomed World's scout is just hanging out here. Are these guys just going to boom? Is that what we're going to see? If so, Doomed World should build another town center. He has the wood for it, but he's making monks because he wants to get the relics. I don't think Spartans get anything in particular from the relics, but hey, it's still relics, right? It's free gold income. A relic is equivalent to a villager inside of your monastery mining gold continuously and never having to walk to drop it off. That's how you got to look at it. So if you've got 5 relics, it's like you have 5 villagers on gold that are unrateable and 100% efficient. Oh, look at that cheeky conversion there. Gets conversions on these heavy cavalrymen. And these are actually heavy cavalrymen, or cavalrymen, I should say. But because Tempest Stars is Persians, they have the Steppe Lancer skin, which is pretty fun. Tempest Stars wants this relic. Look at that. He's going to get the relic. Nice. We know from the last game that we watched that Tempest Stars likes and cares about relics. Okay, picking it up. Doomed World has 2 spearmen in his barracks. And he is making more barracks. Wow. Alright, so Doomed World is planning some sort of infantry push, I think. Or infantry plus siege weapons. He does have 3 town centers, finally. And Tempest Stars also has 3 town centers. Looks like he built a lumber camp here at one point, but has since abandoned it. He's actually getting infantry technologies now. So are we going to see Doomed World make an infantry push at this time? He's got a lot of wood. If that wood were food, he could go up to the Imperial Age by now. He does not have a castle. And he's just massing up. Look at that. Tempest Stars with a score lead. He's got a lot of cavalrymen, some spearmen, some monks. Sable here. Doomed World with a big mass of spearmen. Okay, Doomed World with a good castle. I like this castle. It secures this gold and this wood line here, and it's basically plopping it down right in the middle of the map. So chances are if something's happening, this castle will be involved, or we'll know about it in some way. Doomed World is on his way up to the Imperial Age. Tempest Stars should try to get up to the Imperial Age. Look at all these resources Tempest Stars has but isn't spending. Yikes. He's getting infantry upgrades and is building cavalrymen. So maybe he clicked it by mistake. Oh no, he already has the cavalrymen upgrades, but he wants to upgrade his infantry too. I think that's less important. I think you want to go up to the Imperial Age. And that's what he's doing. He sees that Doomed World is Imperial Age, and so he's going to go Imperial Age as well. Try to match him. So Tempest Stars managed to get 2 relics. Doomed World, I think, got 3. Let's check. So Doomed World, yeah, has 3 relics. So the relic split is relatively even. I mean, it's about as even as it can be on a map like this. Because you can't get a half of a relic, right? That wouldn't make any sense. There's always 5 relics on a tiny map size for Arena. Okay, so Doomed World getting auxiliary spearmen. I like how these look different. I like that. Makes it easier to distinguish what they are. Massing some cap rams. What is this? Oh, okay, these are heavy siege onagers. So he's going to siege some of these buildings over here. There is a castle here, but it's sort of tucked back. So it's not under as much pressure as if Tempest Stars had like built it right here in the front. Tempest Stars building an archery range. So these auxiliary spearmen with 4 melee armor and 2 pierce armor. And the scores are neck and neck, guys. This is shaping up to be a really good game. Let's speed it up a little bit. Tempest Stars is Imperial Age. So what's Tempest Stars going to do with that Imperial Age? He's taking a fight here against Halbs. Knights versus Halbs. It seems very bad. Yeah, they're going to get absolutely pwned. What is Tempest Stars building? He's building a castle with 2 villagers. He's making immortals. I don't even know what immortals are good against. I guess we're going to find out.
They're good against archers, but they're also pretty cheap, so that they can pick good fights against infantry.
Okay, if you're not sending them in piecemeal one at a time.
Correct.
Okay, these siege rams have found a new target. This fort here. Tempest Stars is going to have to shank these siege rams with his villagers. Did he get murder holes at least? Looks like he did, and he's actually chewing up Doomed World's auxiliary spearmen. Okay, and he's attacking that. So if he can mass a good group of immortals, he might do decently against Doomed World's Pike Siege push. He's also got to build another castle up here, though, to prevent Doomed World from coming into his base and killing everything. And he was probably going to get Elite Immortal, too. Actually, he is getting it now. Okay, nice. He needs to get back on gold. He's got a gold right in front of this town center he can take. And there's also gold over here on the side. But I think cavalry are kind of a waste of time in this situation. And Doomed World has really punished him for making lots of cavalry. But if he can make immortals... Ooh, elite immortals. Look at that. Now, he has to be careful, though, because these heavy siege onagers are in range of the castle, but he at least drives them off. You know, he drives them back. Oh, they're sieging the immortals. So, come on, Tempest Stars, please, don't make light cav. Make more immortals. You've got 4 castles, man. Immortals are what you need.
He's supposed to be making the chariots, which counter infantry, but then Doom's job was to do infantry with Cryptia, so they do more bonus damage against cav.
Ah, okay. So neither
looking to do well.
Neither one are doing their homework then, or maybe Doomed is doing his homework, but we can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know if he got that tech or not.
So maybe Tempest thought that he was supposed to make light cav instead. He interpreted that. I don't know. It doesn't look anything like a chariot.
No, I don't think he was told what he was supposed to make.
I think that this castle is going to go down. Yep, there it goes. Again, thousands of resources in the bank, not spending it. Doomed World also has thousands of resources in the bank.
You're going crossbowman. Interesting. That's the Roman War version of hand cannons.
Who's going crossbowman? Tempest?
Doomed World, he has them next to his onagers.
Ah, oh yeah, I see. That actually makes a lot of sense. Tempest Star says, I make light cav to destroy the onager, but it fail. Do these light cav have any armor? They've got some armor, but they don't have all the armor. And there's too many spearmen nearby. Yeah, you just want to win. You want to win. You don't want to focus on fighting the siege. If you fight back the army, the siege won't be a problem. But if you can't fight back the army, the siege are always going to be there, causing problems.
So Tempest, if you like cavalry a lot, and you keep playing Rome at War, Persians is still would be a great option for you. You have all the options available for this specific matchup. Immortals, I think, are good for a meat shield, but you could also do the chariots, which would help counter the infantry a bit.
Yep.
Get that AoE damage around them.
Chariot plus Immortals would be pretty devastating. He needs the final armor upgrade on these Immortals, though, to really help them stand the test of time. Doomed World has built a ton of siege weapons. It makes sense, though, that the crossbowman would deal such high damage. I mean, it's a freaking crossbow in the ancient times, right?
Oh, yeah. Those things were very deadly.
He's only making Immortals from a single castle. He's got 7,000 wood. Sell your wood, Tempest, and pump Immortals out from as many castles as you can. Get a good mass of them before taking a fight. I like this mass right here. This is a smart mass. He's just missing armor. But he needs to protect this castle. He can't afford to lose any more castles. Alright, here we go. I have a feeling that these crossbowmen are going to shred the Immortals, though. The Immortal Pierce Armor is just not enough. Civ says it was a Cav Civ, so you spammed Cav. Ah, I see. Well, to be fair, pretty much every Civ in Rome at War is a Cav Civ. Conqueror loves cavalry.
Athenians are pretty terrible, and Spartans I don't think are good either.
Yeah, Conqueror makes them just to pick on them, though.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Big fight time. I think there's too many crossbows here, but we'll see. Yeah, way too many crossbows. That and the Immortals were missing the final armor. So I think that this is over. I don't think building a new castle is going to do anything. I'm going to fast forward. And Tempest Stars calls the GG. Well, it was a fun game to watch. I think with a few slightly different decisions, this would have been a lot more competitive for Tempest Stars. I think it would have been much closer. Doomed World has been playing with us for a while, so he knows all of our tricks. And it looks like he started using them against Tempest Stars.
He had a good setup there. He had the halbs for the cav, crossbowmen for any infantry to protect his onagers. Like, Doom is starting to know what to do.
Yep, that's true. He knows how to cover all the bases. I'm really pleased to see how much Doomed World has learned from playing with us. Okay, let's see. So it is 11 p.m. I'm going to go to bed now. I have to get up early tomorrow morning. But if there are any more Rome at War games that are played tonight, I will cast them at some point this weekend. It might be tomorrow. It might be Sunday. So thanks for the co-cast, BP. Thanks for the recordings. And spread the word. If anybody's like, oh, where's Tech? We just finished our game. Tell them I will cast it tomorrow, but I can't stay up too late tonight, unfortunately.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for joining.
All right, everybody have a great night. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you guys again soon.
See you.